So we have a new Silver Surfer has been cast for the new Fantastic Four movie. Now, it's sort of...
Woke! It's woke!
Here we go. So, yeah, it's come out...
Fucking idiots.
The beauty is I think people like clicked too fast when they saw this news to put the Bernie eyes and thumbnails and all that. Like, do you know what I mean? They went too fast with it because they didn't actually read into who the character was. Now, this Shala Bal version of Silver Surfer is a legit version of the Silver Surfer in the comics, but she's mainly the love interest of Norrin Radd, who is the original Silver Surfer. So they are changing it slightly. Like, don't get me wrong, folks. I've looked into it. This version, Shala Bal, who turns into Silver Surfer, doesn't have like a major run in the comics. She ain't like a major part of it. So this is a bit of a move from Marvel. It definitely is, folks. We can't just say it's not. I'm not calling it woke, but it's absolutely a move from Marvel. And I don't know. I don't necessarily know how I feel about it. I personally think they should have just went straight out the doors with Norrin Radd and not messed about at all. I think they're putting so much of their eggs in one basket when it comes to Fantastic Four. They are really sort of leaning on this to be a major player within the franchise, and I think they definitely need it at the moment. You know, the best thing about Marvel at the moment, MCU-wise, is 100% X-Men 97. That show is knocking down doors at the minute. That episode today, folks, Jesus Christ. Andy, have you been watching X-Men 97?
I have been, yeah, mate. I've not watched the most recent one, and
mate,
I'm one of the. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, there's been a lot of like reaction to it online, but I've enjoyed what I've seen so far. And normally, like, for this stuff, Paul knows this because we've chatted about it. I like the idea of animated stuff, especially new stuff. I like the idea of it being animated and that. But see, whenever I actually, even if it's something that the story or the kind of genre really grips me. Like that samurai one that came out, everyone's raving about. Is it Blue Jack Samurai?
Blue Eye Samurai.
Yeah, watched that and I enjoyed the first episode, but I just find myself drifting. I can't. Animation just doesn't hold me. It doesn't hold me. I don't know what it is about it. However, X-Men 97 has, but I think that's because it plays on the nostalgia, because it feels like I'm watching. Because I go back and I watch Amazing Spider-Man quite regularly. I watch Batman animated series, but that's because I'm attached to that. But modern stuff that's probably maybe just as good. Animation doesn't hold me, but 97 does, because it just feels like episodes I didn't see in the 90s. If that makes sense, they're much more polished, but they feel like just episodes that I missed, kind of thing. So I'm enjoying it.
It's got no business being as good as what it is. Like, I'm getting like full on emotional from these like 30-minute episodes. You know what I mean? It's just like, what the fuck is going on? It's an animated show, but hey, man. You need to give credit where credit's due. But anyway, Silver Surfer, female, dead woke now. But no, not really. But I just want to get your thoughts and opinions on this one, guys. I think it was announced that Galactus as well is going to be the main villain of this film, which I'm so pleased about. I want to see a proper version of that, Paul. Like a proper scaled up version of Galactus would look so sick. And if the rumors are true about Javier Bardem possibly doing Galactus, I'm all about that. I'm all about it. But I'm okay with this. Julie Garner, I'm not really mega familiar with this person. I think she's in Ozark, if anyone's watched Ozark on the panel here.
So good. She's so good in Ozark, man.
All right. Well, Paul, you've got a bit more knowledge of Julia Garner than what we do. Like, for me, look, as far as this casting goes, I haven't seen her in much, so I can't really comment on whether she's good or not. But just the thought of a female Silver Surfer coming in, I think what they're trying to do here is, reports have come out and said they're trying to make sure people realize that this isn't going to be potentially set in our current MCU. It's going to be set like elsewhere, because it's obviously going to be set sort of in the 60s sort of vibe. There was a poster that come out a couple of days.
Now they'll find a way.
There was a poster that come out the other day of, I think it was on 4/4. It was of Johnny Storm. But the interesting thing about that poster was, which I should have brought it up here, was the city skyline in the background. The city skyline in the background of that poster reminded me of the city skyline in the first 10 minutes of the Fallout episode that I watched today. Like, it's got that similar sort of vibe. And I know I touched on Fantastic Four feeling a bit like Fallout a little bit. And that skyline in that poster sort of proves my point more with it. But yeah, Paul, female Silver Surfer, is this like, is this woke nonsense, or is this like everyone chill the fuck out? Norin Rad's going to come eventually. Just chill.
Everyone chill the fuck out. This is just a casting announcement.
Yeah.
This woman is going to be in this film as this character. There's nothing here to say that Silver Surfer's not in it. We just haven't heard that casting announcement yet. It's just a casting announcement. We don't know what the story is. We don't know how much she's going to be in it. We don't know nothing. They've announced the story. This actress who's fantastic in Ozark. It's the only thing I've seen her in. But I loved her in that show. They've cast her as a Marvel character in a Marvel film. That's all. That's how I took it. And I'm a massive Marvel fan. I didn't go, oh, where's the fucking real Silver Surfer? You know what I mean? It's like, it's nothing. It's just a casting announcement. The real Silver Surfer might be in this film. We just haven't been told yet. This film's still a ways out. So it might be a fact that this was potentially going to get leaked, and they've just jumped on it and go, we'll just officially announce it then. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I read it. I was like, cool. Still can't wait for the film. I like Fantastic Four. I like Marvel. Can't wait for it. That's the take I got from it. Next.
Badger, how's this one for you, mate? Female Silver Surfer. Does this mean anything to you, this one?
Boo! A vagina! Boo! I was hoping for a silver penis, but instead, I now have a female genitalia that is going to be silver. Hashtag incel. Where?
You sound like the aliens from Galaxy Quest there.
I don't know what that is, brother. I've never seen Galaxy Quest. But no, I'm so bored, man. I just, everyone calm the fuck down. Guys, you're in your happy space, okay? Nothing can hurt you. You're okay. You're going to get through this. You're all tough people, I promise you. You'll get through this. Calm the fuck down. Jesus Christ. It's just been insane. It's like, come on, guys, like you're not there yet, but you're almost giving the Last of Us fan base a run for their money. Almost.
Glad you put that comment
up. Oh God, everything I say.
Well, you've got your pants off, Badger. Just one show us.
Badger, yeah.
It's too bright.
Well, for the record, I did just have a shower, so it's not as grimy as it sounds. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is, this is ridiculous. Everyone calm the fuck down. It's okay. It's cool. That's all I'm gonna say. Move on. Let's move on.
Yeah, 100%. Andy, any thoughts and opinions on this one, mate?
Yeah, I've got a big fancy word to use in my a bit about it that I've had to Google.
All right.
I always thought that the Silver Surfer was an androgynous character. If anyone doesn't know what that means, it means part female, part. I didn't actually realise that he had a sex. So I know that in the old, I'm not clued up on Silver Surfer. So all I've got is like the old films to go by where he was a kind of male. He was voiced by a male anyway. I don't have a clue. I've never heard of that Shalabao version or anything. So I don't care, to be honest. Like whatever. Like I'm looking forward to Fantastic Four because I like that they seem to be. It's a bit of a soft reboot by the looks of things for MCU. Like the retro poster. It's first time they've taken on these legacy characters that everybody loves. So I'm excited for it. But yeah, kind of like what you guys saying. It's just a casting announcement. It's like I don't really care, and I don't care enough about the Silver Surfer to care whether or not it's the male one or the female one. Like so.
Andy, the thing is, Andy, the reason why you don't care is because you've mentally passed puberty. That's why. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. These people are insane, man. It's bloody like hundreds of thousands of people going nuts on Twitter. It's like, guys, shut up.
Yeah, it feels like they're putting a lot of faith and stock literally into Fantastic Four. If X-Men and Fantastic Four doesn't hit big, I fear for my beloved MCU.
Oh yeah, if they're fucked. If them two films flop, they're fucked. That's game over. That's game over. And I'm like you, man. I fucking love the MCU. I love Marvel. Always have, always will. They'll bounce back in, whatever they fell with, they'll bounce back. We've got Deadpool in a couple of months. I think that's the big test. I think that's going to be the big reset for the MCU. I think that'll lead us into what we need to know, what's going to come later. But I think that'll be sort of the Flashpoint paradox for the MCU in a sense. And then Fantastic Four is your next sort of chapter of stories going forward. But he's right. I think Deadpool 3 is going to make bank regardless.
Oh my goodness.
Bank. That's going to make so much. That's going to make so much. I mean, it's the most watched trailer in 24 hours, some shits. People are going to fucking go out in droves to watch Deadpool 3. Even more so if it gets great reviews. But he's right. If Fantastic Four bombs, they're fucked.
I think they'll be all right with Fantastic Four. Definitely, the cast is really solid. I think they're trying to make it more different than what the current MCU is, and going back to the 60s, if that is true, is a really good idea and take. But yeah, 100%. Like if X-Men, I bet they're sweating about X-Men now, and I bet they're going back to the drawing board a little bit because of how good 97 is at the moment. I think that show is just proving how big of a deal X-Men is within the Marvel property overall.